And we can share.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody, this is Pontiac City Mayor Deirdre Waterman.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to you. Hi, good to see you again.
Hello, nice to see you. We're from the city of Kusatsu.
Yes, right.
We look forward to cooperating on this mission and making it very successful.
Yes, and this is a special year. We are preparing, as you can see. We're excited about your coming. We have following through on the plans that we showed Aoji-san and the group when they came last year, and we hope that will be a surprise for you. We really want to give you a great welcome this year, and the city is preparing.
Thank you very much. Yes, we look forward to working on it as well.
Good.
You came in just in time to get to the first question.
They can start with question number 1 as soon as the mayor finished her swig. Take your time, Mayor. That's not a good picture.
Number 1.
Okay, are we ready for question number 1? Now that the mayor's here, you can re-ask that question.
Thank you, Manette.
Okay. So the question number 1 for the mayor is, we would like to know about the expenses that we will be in charge of while we are in the United States.
I don't think we've got to that point in our considerations, but if relying on past experience, we are preparing to host you for most of the major events, and you will have, of course, your usual very welcoming guests, hosts, and of course, the expense money you might need is for your occasional expenses, shopping that you want to do, special trinkets and things you might want to take home. But we are going to do this in a grand way. And our hosts have been so gracious in terms of offering their homes and their expertise and taking you around to the places you might want to see in Pontiac. Plus, we do have a number of events that we are planning for you here that will be certainly our pleasure to be able to host you at. So unless there's other trips or side trips or things like that that you might want to take, and that is something that you can let us know, and then we can cost that out for you if there's something in addition to what we've already planned. But I think you'll see by the extent of what we're planning, once you get the final schedule, that you'll know that your time will be well occupied while you're here, and we're planning a very gala time for you.
And that's how they did it over there.
Yes.
So can we assume that all expenses, it will be like last year when Kusatsu, when we hosted the city of Pontiac, we took care of all expenses from the time that Pontiac arrived at the airport until they left, they departed. Can we assume that this time the city of Pontiac will take care of all expenses from the time we arrive in Michigan until we depart Michigan?
That's certainly the plan, and we have the Sister City a club, which is working out certain details, and we are planning various events. So I'll let Manetta speak to that as well in terms of what the more specific details are of the reception and the travel within the city and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I do want to add in there that the school district, the Board of Education, is prepared to expense the 7 students and the 4 teachers that's coming to the district on the student exchange.
Sorry, one more time. 7 students and
4 teachers that are coming for the student exchange. Is that what's on the list?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one the last one I got from Kayoko was 7 students and 4 teachers. Has that changed?
Just a moment, please.
Okay.
交換留学、学生7名、先生が4人、それは変わりないですか？そうですね。はい、大丈夫。
Okay.
Yes, those are the final numbers.
Thank you. I'll hand it back over to I guess, did that answer your question for question number 1?
Yes, I'm sorry, for the 7 students and 4 teachers, this will be taken care of by the school board?
The school board, the school district.
2 days after.
The school district, okay?
They want to know about the sightseeing.
We haven't
Can I translate that into Japanese, please?
Who, me?
planning.
We'll translate that into Japanese.
No,
Here.
my Japanese is not that good. But Letitia can say it in Spanish.
Need another translation.
私いいですかっていうはい、日本語に通訳していいですかちょっと今はい
日本語少し日本語話す。Very little.
向こうの教育に触れて並んで
2 days
る
after
あ、I see, I see, I see.
来と request travel to the airport for the dignitary as well as 4 members.
Yes, okay, so that answers the first question, the second question. Okay. Can we move on to the third question that we have prepared?
Yes.
Okay, the third question is about the sightseeing attractions that you are planning.
That's the city again, and the Greater Pontiac Sister City
Yeah,
Club.
we're still planning. We haven't determined, we
Couldn't she
haven't
hear you?
settled. We have not settled on that question yet to respond, to give you specifics. We have suggestions, but we have not finalized that.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment, please.
3番、観光地なんですけど、それはまだはい
Thank you.
This is all the second.
If you have requests, we'd like to hear them, and that will help us to plan. I know some of the usual requests are certainly shopping. We have the Great Lakes Crossing Mall as well as the Somerset Mall. We have other nearby attractions, such as people know that we have a lot of music here. If you'd like the music, we have the Hitsville Motown Museum, which is world famous. We have the Ford Museum, if you'd like to explore antique cars and the history, automotive history of the area. Certainly, we will make sure you have a sightseeing tour of the major attractions around the city of Pontiac, because we want you to know more about the sister city that you have been combined with over this time.
She's going to translate it.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment, please.
まだ確定してないっていうことなんですけども、リクエストがあればそれにお答えしたいと思いますということで、あと一応観光地はいろいろ考えている。
They did say
Hey, thank you.
the waterfalls and the locks.
Question number 4.
Okay? You
Do you
guys,
how many delegates will stay per host family for the Goodwill Mission in November?
I think I'll try to take a stab at that. It really depends on the sex, okay? Or whether or not they're married, okay? With the children, if we knew the sex, we could possibly have 2 children staying in one home, or a child and their adult chaperone if need be. But we would like to know how you want to allocate your delegates. And
Okay, just a moment,
Okay.
please.
4番、ホストファミリーに何名が泊まるかということなんですけれども、それも性別によりますし、あと結婚してるか結婚してないかとか、あと子供でしたら今考えてるのは子供1人、それから子供と大人。もしこのように配置などがありましたら、それにできるだけ応じたいという。
Or if they're a married couple.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the sooner we can get that information, the sooner we can determine exactly how many homestays we will need in November.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment.
こちらの人数をつける早く確定した分は早くお答えすることができますということです。
We'll think about this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this year for the delegation in November, Okay. We are thinking of about 20 members. However, due to official duties, the high dignitaries cannot arrive until November 4th.
Yes, we saw
The
that.
first group will arrive on November 2nd. And the second group, including the high dignitaries, will arrive on November 4th. And so we have to request pickup on 2 days, November 2nd and November 4th.
That's no problem.
Is
That-
that okay?
That's no problem. If possible, we would like to know who the high dignitaries are. I think I know most of them. But as
Okay.
soon as we can, because I know most of them, we can kind of match the kind of homestay they would like to be in.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment.
はい、課に分けることも大丈夫ですけどなんですけども、その交換の方が誰か確定していただくと、その交換の方も今ホストファミリーを考えてるみたいです。はい。
20,
Thank you.
or the come later, so 16 at first and 4 later.
We have a question. We have a question.
Okay.
So how many total adults are traveling in November that's not included in the 11 that's coming to the school district?
One more time, how many adults are coming?
Yes,
in
that
November?
that does not include the 11 that's coming to the school district. In other words, we have 11 coming to the school district, 7 children, 4 adults. How many additional adults are coming to in November, including the dignitaries?
Just a moment.
Right, right.
Last one.
The high-ranking dignitaries are coming on board.
ここだけその他に20名、大体20名。
The number of adults will be a maximum of 20.
Okay, and that includes the dignitaries as well?
Yes, that includes the dignitaries.
So we're looking at 31 total for the trip in November, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Mayor, you have that?
All right, 20 altogether adults and 11 children.
No, 7 children, 4 teachers.
7 children, 4 teachers. Okay.
On the email that we sent you,
That I don't have a copy of.
if you look at the page regarding the Skype meeting, we made, it's on Excel, okay? It says Group 1, Group 2.
Mm-hmm.
If you look on here, we wrote down the number of adults that you will be expecting. So for Group 1, that will be arriving on November 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
You will be expecting up to 17 adults
Yes,
and 7 students and 3 chaperones.
I see them. Show the mayor. I see that, yeah.
In that, so a total of, on the first day, a total of up to 27 travelers.
Yes,
And November 4th, you will be expecting 4 adults.
okay.
So that, yes, so that'll be a total of a maximum of 31.
Understood. Do we know which dignitaries are traveling on November 4th?
We do not know which dignitaries yet.
Okay.
On November 4th, yes.
Hashikawa-san and Kawawari-san and Aoji-san, hi.
Oji-san, kimasu ka?
Slower.
I'm speaking Japanese, they got it.
Unfortunately, I don't think he will be able to come. He is planning on going on a different occasion.
Really?
Sorry.
Okay,
Oji-san wanted to come today to the meeting, but this morning he has to deliver the city magazine throughout
Okay.
the city, so he cannot come this morning
Well,
to
not-
the meeting today.
not today, I mean in November.
Yes, and in November, unfortunately, during this time, he cannot come, but he is willing to go on a different occasion.
Okay, thank you.
So Kawanawa-san?
How
Just a
about,
moment, please.
okay,
青木さん、来ますかっていうことなんですけど、今回この
well, that's what they said, they haven't
何
determined
は
which
ちょっと参加でき
dignitaries
ない
yet.
と
Okay, let's let them finish.
以上でいいですか。
I just talked to Kaji today, he said he's gonna try to come.
はい。
So those were the questions from the city of Kusatsu, the Community Support Division in Kusatsu.
Thank you.
We would like to move on to the questions from our school division here.
That's me and you, Dr. Leverett. Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. Question number 1. What kind of clothing is ideal to wear for the month of November in Pontiac? We do not know what we should be bringing with us.
As we get closer to the travel date, we'll be better to predict the clothing, but generally in November, we can anticipate snow.
Snow. Anticipate snow?
Snow. You know, the white stuff you guys get?
Yeah. It snows in November.
Yes, we will let you know, though sometimes it snows.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment, please.
ということもあるということで、この日程に自治体に近づいたらまたお知らせします。
Yes, they will need jackets or coats.
雪が降ることもありますということです。
See, we would know a week ahead of time because the Weather Channel can tell them.
2番に進みます
Let
ね。
me let her know. Yes.
Can we move on to question number 2?
Yes.
So are there certain items the city of Kusatsu will have to bring to represent our city during events that you are planning?
Okay. For the school district, no, basically, well, you know, the list, Kayako, if you're there, the list that we were given when our children came over is probably the same list you will need. We will critique it to make sure that the students have everything they need as per your instruction. But as far as the city is concerned, Mayor, is there anything that they would need as far as presentation to the city? Because they're actually coming to the city. I presented a flag when I went over from the school district.
From the school district?
No, from the city. I
From the
switched back
city?
over. Will they need anything special to bring with them as a presentation from Kusatsu?
We'd love to have, yes, the flag would be a good presentation. We will arrange to have you give a special presentation to our city council meeting, and that's something that the whole city has a chance to experience either in present or online or on TV. So we'll also have you do a interview for our cable TV, and also some of the other news outlets may want to pick it up as well.
Just to make sure on that, okay, so first of all, it would be nice to bring a flag.
Yes, yes.
And number 2, we will have to prepare a special presentation for the television, for the media in Pontiac.
In Pontiac, we'll have you on we have our in-house cable television for all the citizens of Pontiac.
Okay. And so our mayor or our high dignitary will be on TV, will be
Yes.
interviewed, or yes, okay.
Yes.
And they normally want to know, do we want DVD or
So,
USB?
when you mean special presentation, will that be, for example, something that we will it be a live presentation?
PowerPoint?
Anything not on PowerPoint or anything?
The presentation at City Council will be a live presentation, and it's very popular now for us to also include, we do a videotape for later showing on several different times for the cable TV, but we also can give you a CD to take home to remember that presentation.
So can it be a recording?
DVD?
Recording, yes, it would be a DVD, that's correct.
Okay. So recording, including pictures, different areas of the city of Kusatsu, I guess an introduction video from the city of Kusatsu?
Let me answer.
Including the
Yes,
school board?
yes, we love that.
Okay, yes, very similar to what we were presented with when we first got to City Hall in Kusatsu. We were shown a video of the city and the history by the male and female that was there that was very informative. So if you have something of that nature you would like to present that can be shown on our cable TV and presented to our live audience about Kusatsu, especially with it being the 40th anniversary, that would be very nice.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment, please.
以前来ていただいた時に向こう側がシティがCD で向こうの街の歴史とかそういうのを紹介したDVD なり CD なりあったんですけども同じように草津市からはいこの一応テレビ地上地デジではないですけど向こうの現地のそういうローカルテレビにで放送する予定としてます。
Hello,
Yes.
I have a simple question. Do you,
Yes.
NTSC or what type of format would you like? NTSC or PAL or how would you like the video format? What do you use?
The video format that we use?
Yes, MP4, AVI.
Just a moment.
Okay.
ビデオのフォーマットは MP3、MP4 そう言ってくれはったら
Which video format would you like it in? And we can go by your specifications.
MP4 or AVI?
ABI.
AVI. MP4 is better? Okay.
Okay. MP4 or ADI.
Yes.
That would be possible.
Well, Frank, our videographer is sitting here saying MP4.
MP4.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that is okay.
大丈夫ですかね。はい。
About how many minutes are you thinking of?
Well, probably not very long, but we would like the community to get a good idea about Kusatsu. We would love them to understand your culture, your area in Shiga, Lake Biwa. You know, if you could just give them some high points of your city.
Okay.
8 to 10 minutes.
Just a moment,
8 to
please.
10 minutes.
The mayor is saying 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you.
大体8分から10分の映像で草津を代表するものはまず歴史と文化と草津を代表する土地の地名でしたりそういうところが草津を代表できるものをお願いしますっていう。式とかそういうのはどこでも言われますか？言われましょう。はい。
I can answer the questions in their
基本的
absence.
に持ってきた同じものをお願いしますっていうことです。はい、3枚。
Thank you. We will move on to question number 4.
Okay.
Or sorry, question number 3. Is there any previous knowledge that the student ambassadors and chaperones should have before arriving in Pontiac?
And I can answer that one as well. When we acclimated our students to come to Japan, we taught them basic Japanese phrases, and then we told them a lot about the culture itself, so they knew what to expect when they got there. Kayako and Kusumi-san was very good at giving us pointers that we could teach the ambassadors. And what we will do is work with you to acclimate you, the students, about our culture over here. The language, when we were over there, we noticed that the kids did have some basic English skills, okay? So they will need some basic English skills, and if they are in an English-only home, and the ambassador or any of the travelers cannot speak English, we need to know.
Okay. So basic English phrases and also about the culture is the background information that they should have.
Yes. Right now, Letitia has a Japanese student living in her home. This is Letitia, and she can kind of share some of the things.
Yeah, the students should know that there is no public transportation here. That is very basic. My student who's staying with me is missing that much, so they have to adapt to be always with the host family, okay?
Yes, they have to adapt to their host family.
To the host family. There is no, a lot of public transportation. They have to be always with the host families.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time about the transportation?
I said there is no public transportation in the city, so they have to go with the host families everywhere, okay, with their own, with their host family transportation. That's something that my Japanese student staying with me now is missing so much. They always have to go with the families,
Okay, so they will always be
with the host
the
family.
host family and
Yes.
not on their own.
Yeah.
Let me interject real quick. I'm sorry, but the mayor has to go. Do you have any final questions for the mayor before she leaves?
Just a moment, please.
市長が今日立たないといけないので、市長に何か質問ありますか？
Well, they can go, you know, it's not advisable to have them take Uber or Lyft or anything like that, so, yeah,
市長
yeah.
に対して。
Mayor, thank you for your time.
Mayor, did you hear?
Yes,
Thank you very much for your time.
it was so good seeing you, and we'll continue to communicate. All right.
Yes.
So
It's
thank
very nice seeing
you.
you too.
Looking forward to
We
seeing
hope
you.
for a successful mission.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'll switch over where the mayor said.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. No, that's mine.
Okay.